What's up, guys? It's Matt from American Patriot News. Right next to me is Romeo. And today we have an article and a video for you guys. And it's Donald Trump going on to the Clay and Travis show on the radio. And he's talking to them about who he's thinking about becoming his vice president. And right on his short list is Tucker Carlson.
Could we have the ultimate MAGA ticket in 2024? Donald Trump explains in an interview why he would consider picking Tucker Carlson as his running mate. Could the ultimate MAGA ticket actually happen in 2024? As President Trump continues to dominate the Republican primary polls, attention will soon turn to who he will select as his heir apparent. Names such as Kari Lake, Representative Elsie Stefanik, and South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem have been rumored for months. But yesterday seemed to open up the possibility that Trump may select the one person who most closely hews to his populist America First principles. That man is none other than former Fox News host and now Twitter star Tucker Carlson. President Donald Trump revealed during a radio interview with Clay Travis and Buck Sexton that he would consider picking Tucker as a running mate. He also gave some interesting reasons why he might make that choice. He first pointed out that his interview with Tucker during the first GOP presidential debate drew record ratings and proceeded to say that they have the same common sense policies, especially when it comes to border security.
Well, I think that would be a dynamic duo when it comes to being president and vice president. And I think if Tucker Carlson ran for president, I think it would be a landslide for him.
I'm going to tell you why I love it. Because Tucker Carlson is owned by no one. Okay? He's got a good moral compass. He's been plugged into Washington for 3.5, 4 decades. He knows all of the players. He knows the nonsense tricks they pull and the way the swamp works. And he's America first. I don't care that he's not a politician. I absolutely 100% back that choice. I think it's brilliant because of the, normally they look at potential VP for what state they're in that they might strategically need to win the Electoral College. This is a different way of looking at it, and I think it's the correct way. Tucker's draw is absolutely incredible. I mean, he gets 500 million views on some of his, material on X. People all over are interested in what Tucker thinks about things. So, yeah, I think it's genius.
Well, him not being a politician is a plus. Now, that's the reason I think Donald Trump actually won in 2016, because he wasn't a politician. But it seems the Republicans are saying, hey, like Vivek Ramaswamy doesn't have enough experience as a politician to be president. And I'm like, well, you didn't say that with Donald Trump, and you certainly shouldn't be saying that with Tucker Carlson either. Experience doesn't have anything to do with it. I think it's the policies that has anything to do with it and how you implement those policies. And what we know about Trump is he's a master at implementing them. And not only that, getting out there of what exactly he's doing and telling people what he's going to be doing. He's a master at that. Yeah. Advertising is what he's a master at. And I think this is a great idea. But let's go ahead and take a look at this video.
Would you consider Tucker Carlson on your VP list?
Oh,
I
wow.
want to give you a hypothetical here. You're a big sports fan. Like Nick Saban's going to retire at some point. And if you talk to the athletic director at Alabama, he would say he has a list. So would Tucker Carlson be on your list of potential VPs? And how many names might be on that list as you sit and look and survey the political field?
Well, first of all, I did my first, you could call it counter programming, but I won't call it that. But Tucker wanted to do an interview during the first debate. And I think, because this is what your business is, we broke every record.
Monster audience.
In history. Yeah. I think it just hit over 300 million people. But it was for that evening over 207 million. It then got to 275 within a day or two. And the biggest ever was Oprah's interview with Michael Jackson, which was 125 million. So we almost doubled it. Now, who would have thought that was going to happen? The debate, the last debate they had the lowest audience in the history of presidential debates. I don't know if you know it. And I think the one tonight is not, it's on tonight. And
Yeah.
I don't even talk about it.
Would you consider Tucker, though, that they based on those
I
numbers?
like Tucker a lot. I guess I would. I think I'd say I would, because he's got great common sense. You know, when they say that you guys are conservative or I'm conservative, it's not that we're conservative. We have common sense. We want to have safe borders. We want to have a wall because walls work. You know what, Ron, I used to say about walls? I'd say wheels and walls, everything changes. The computer that you have in front of you in about a month from now will be totally obsolete. Right now, you have the finest equipment in the world. And in about a month from now, that equipment will be obsolete. The only two things for centuries that's not obsolete are wheels and walls, right?
That's pretty good.
No, when you think about it, right? A wheel will always be a wheel. It's never going to change. And a wall will always be a wall.
And it'll work
walls
all
work.
the time.
No, walls work. Remember when they were saying walls
they
don't work?
Yeah. And
Remember walls?
Joe Biden's got a wall at his beach house, by the way.
Yeah, and he does. And by the way, there are a lot of other walls. Nancy Pelosi has a wall also. And if she didn't have a wall, of course, it didn't work that well with respect to the husband. But, you know, generally speaking, it would work.
I like Trump's reasoning, Matt. His reasoning is sound. He has common sense. That's exactly right. Border security, like it's like the problems America is facing today are such glaring and blatant problems that need to be fixed, that were fixed. The border was solved. We didn't have an energy crisis, and I could go on and on. These are common sense issues. And Tucker brings a huge audience, a huge potential vote, and he brings common sense.
I agree with you, but he's not going to do it. And there's no reason for him to do it. He doesn't want that kind of power, that kind of responsibility. Not only that, why would he leave what he's doing now since he's so successful at it? There's no guarantee they're going to win in 2024 if he became the nominee. And there's no guarantee he would actually like the job. That's the big thing.
I'm afraid you're right. That's what I'd say. I'm afraid you're right. Tucker isn't into the power thing, and that's why it should be him.
I disagree. I think him not being into the power thing is a good thing, like you do. But I also think you have to actually enjoy your job if you're going to do it well. And if you don't enjoy it, you're not going to do it well. That's important. And the other thing is, we can't lose him to what he's doing now. He's putting out the truth.
That's the most persuasive argument, man, right there, is we need Tucker where he is. And, you know, it would take some further reflection on my part, but you may be absolutely right about that. We can't spare his voice. And if he was VP, he wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah,
or maybe him and Trump would redefine the president, vice president, and he would have a mouthpiece. And we are in such crazy times.
Well, I guarantee you it's not going to be him anyway. I think it's going to be some other people, but we'll wait and see what happens and who Trump will pick. I think there's actually a longer list than most of us realize. The three names they actually picked on the article were all female. It don't have to be female. It don't have to be white. Don't have to be black. It could be anybody. And we're just going to have to wait to see what happens. But guys, this is the end of the video. We really appreciate it. Please hit that like button, comment, and share this out to everybody.
And if you would, please turn the notifications bell on. That way, when we make new stuff, you'll know. We'll be live Monday morning at 9:30 Central Standard. And with all the news dropping, we're going to have a fantastic show. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend.